In episode 1384 of the FDH Lounge is brought to you by Sportsology, delivering unconventional columns and webcasts about sports, TV, music, movies, and more. Follow them on the web at sportsology.com.
The FDH Lounge. You'll want to schedule your life around it.
A long time ago, on a gloomy, wet Cleveland spring night, two men stand alone amidst the late-night drizzle. Their voices echo across the vacant station parking lot as they debate the merits of the great American radio show that have been missing for far too long. On that night, an idea was born. That idea became the FDH Lounge. Welcome to the FDH Lounge.
Hello and welcome to FDH Lounge Mini Episode 1384, the weekly FDH football preview show. I'm FDH Managing Partner Rick Morris here with our fantasy and non-fantasy preview for Week 3 of the 2021 NFL season, as well as a look at Week 4 of the college football season. For last week's college picks, the tough start gets even worse as 0-5 brings the cumulative record to 2-18. Oops. Here's our picks for this week. Notre Dame plus 6.5 over Wisconsin, Texas A&M minus 4.5 over Arkansas, Tennessee plus 18.5 over Florida, LSU minus 2.5 over Mississippi State, and UCLA minus 4.5 over Stanford. For the college football playoff, here's our picks for the seeds as of this week. Number 1, Alabama, 2, Georgia, 3, Oregon, 4, Iowa. The next 4 in are 5, Oklahoma, 6, Texas A&M, 7, Penn State, and 8, Cincinnati. In the NFL, we are 12-4 overall, 2-1 on the Big 3 and 1-0 on the lock, with the overall numbers at 18-14, 2-4, and 1-1. Here's our picks for this week. Houston plus 8 over Carolina, Indianapolis plus 5 over Tennessee, Washington plus 7.5 over Buffalo, New England minus 3 over New Orleans, LA Chargers plus 7 over Kansas City, Atlanta plus 2.5 over the New York Giants, Pittsburgh minus 3 over Cincinnati, Miami plus 3.5 over Las Vegas, the New York Jets plus 10.5 over Denver, Tampa Bay minus 1 over the LA Rams, Minnesota plus 1 over Seattle, San Francisco minus 3 over Green Bay, and Dallas minus 4 over Philadelphia. For our Big 3, it's Arizona minus 7.5 over Jacksonville, and Baltimore minus 9 over Detroit, and in the 1,000-star gold-plated lock of the millennium for NFL Week 3, it's Cleveland minus 7 over Chicago. Now for our fantasy football segment. Remember, we strongly discourage fantasy overmanaging. You don't pull your top guys unless they're hurt or on a bye, period. Don't let the matchups or everything geeks tell you anything different. Here's our list of guys you go with as long as you're confident that they'll be playing. QB, Josh Allen, Tom Brady, Justin Herbert, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray, Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers, and Russell Wilson. Running back, Saquon Barkley, Nick Chubb, Dalvin Cook, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Ezekiel Elliott, Antonio Gibson, Derrick Henry, Aaron Jones, Alvin Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, and Jonathan Taylor. Wide receiver, Devontae Adams, Stephon Diggs, Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins, Justin Jefferson, DK Metcalf, and Calvin Ridley. Tight end, Travis Kelce, George Kittle, Kyle Pitts, and Darren Waller. Remember, our Thursday night game pick and fantasy recommendations are up every week on our Twitter page at the FDH Lounge. Now, here's our non-gimme picks for the week. We like 9 QBs. Teddy Bridgewater, Joe Burrow, Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, Jalen Hurts, Baker Mayfield, Matt Ryan, Matthew Stafford, and Ryan Tannehill. We like 6 running backs. Chris Carson, Austin Eckler, Najee Harris, Kareem Hunt, Joe Mixon, and David Montgomery. We like 17 wide receivers. Keenan Allen, A.J. Brown, Jamar Chase, Brandon Cooks, Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Julio Jones, Cooper Kupp, CeeDee Lamb, Tyler Lockett, Terry McLaurin, DJ Moore, Allen Robinson, Courtland Sutton, Adam Thielen, Mike Williams, and Robert Woods. And we like 3 tight ends, Mark Andrews, Rob Gronkowski, and TJ Hawkinson. Thank you for joining us.